Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Hey, Marty McFly, what's with the hoverboard?
You are such a dumbass. And you're
Oh no.
At least he doesn't have a sword. Perhaps I was wrong.
You suck.
Seriously, why do you robots always have swords? Huh? Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another custom review, and today we're taking a look at a Transformers figure. It's the Transmetal Optimus Primal from Beast Wars, and, well, I'm going to call this guy Arsenal Primal. Now, this was a custom figure that was given to me as a gift from fellow YouTuber and very good friend, Caked Up 83, buddy. I really do appreciate that. He actually gave this to me, I want to say it was around Christmas time. He was in the process of moving. He had been working on this figure for a while, and he'd shown me pictures during the build process, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so cool, and he was very kind to send it my way, so I do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Alright, so here we have Arsenal Primal. So he's definitely got a lot more guns. He's got this really cool sword, and the paint scheme is completely different from the original Transmetal Primal. And to be honest, I think that's why I like the figure so much. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The metallic greens he's got going on here and the metallic purples, very, very cool. To be honest, I don't know where any of these additional parts came from. He's definitely very cool. Now, one thing I will say about the figure, the additional paint definitely stiffened up the joints. I will show him in the beast mode, but I'm not going to go through transformation because, you know, it's a custom and I just can't flip through it as quick as I can a regular figure. But that's okay. He's got the same exact articulation that the original figure had. So just kind of show that off really quick. His head can move back and forth, and that's basically it. He has very tight twist at the waist. His arms can move up. They go out as well. He has a joint at the elbow. The legs also kick up, kick out. They're on a ball joint. Again, very, very stiff. I like that. The knee joints, very stiff, very cool. I definitely dig that, and he does have some foot articulation, and that's really about it. He does come with a lot of other extra guns, like on his arm there. He's got this really cool sword. I'm not sure where that's from. If you know, leave a comment. He's got this kind of upper shoulder cannon, which is cool. It can also rotate up if you so like. I like having it forward like that. And then he's got another one of these little guns here, and that looks like a custom built weapon. That reminds me of something off of one of the Masterpiece figures, maybe Sideswipe or one of those guys maybe. I'm not really sure, but definitely very cool. Now this figure has a couple of play gimmicks from the Beast Wars era. He's got a kind of a flying surfboard in his beast mode, which I'll show off in the beast mode section. And he also has like this weapon pack that can kind of come around. He's got a big built-in turret gun that I think was in the show maybe one time. So I want to go ahead and put it into that mode and show what it looks like for this Arsenal Primal. So here we go in his full frontal attack mode, and this thing's kind of top heavy in this mode, so he wants to keep wobbling over. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. It's definitely not the mode that I'm going to keep him in, so just kind of a close-up. There's his weapons. Very cool. You know, the regular version has two big guns that kind of pop off there, so definitely kind of fun, kind of cool. The other thing, while I got this over here, there is also a little rub sign right there. We can see the not Predacon, but the Maximal icon, which is very, very cool. But yeah, definitely fun, all the different little play gimmicks that these old Beast Wars figures had. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I've always loved the sculpt on this figure. I like the kind of growl there, but the paint apps, oh, that dark metallic green and the light sparkly metallic green, very, very cool. I'm definitely digging that. He left the kind of base, I don't know if it's a beige gray looking color on the armor bits, which I really like, but he added some subtle detail with the purple metallic as well. Mostly in the monkey mode, which is very, very cool, but this is definitely the mode I prefer because I absolutely love this green paint job. I think it came out beautiful. So taking a look at the middle section of the figure, obviously the weapons have changed. He's got a dual blaster piece on his left arm with a custom weapon, which looks really, really cool. He's got this really nice red and silver sword, and I think that's some custom paint on the silver sword. Very nice. And then he's got another blaster on the wrist there. The weapons on the back have been modified. Well, they've been removed, and then another weapon inserted on there to give it a different feel. Taking a look at the legs of the figure, I really like this metallic purple paint that we got going on here. I think that looks really, really nice. Some really good customization going on there, and of course he left the armor bits that regular color, but we get a lot of paint app all around. The back of the leg gets some nice green paint work going on there. Very, very nice. I just, absolutely love the color deco. I think this looks really nice and gives it a very, very different flavor. For comparison, here we have Arsenal Primal next to the Beast Machines Megatron in his kind of cowled up cloak. Primal definitely a lot bigger than Sky, and he's in his, I think he was called a Voyager class back in the day, maybe? I can't remember what they call the size. It's about the size of a Voyager figure today, but a little heartier as far as plastic goes, but it's definitely a lot bigger than this guy, who would be, I guess, considered a deluxe by today's standards. And here we have Arsenal Primal in his gorilla mode, and I like the purple. I really, really do. The metallic purple is very cool. I've got the one weapon kind of bent over, coming over his shoulder, which is really, really cool. The other weapon I just stored on the back of his arm. You can put it up here, but it's kind of loose in that port, and it doesn't sit all that well, but it sits really, really nice and snug right there. And unfortunately, I can't really find a place to store the sword in this mode, but that's okay. I suppose he can just, wield it with, being in a gorilla mode, which that unto itself would be pretty damn cool. So I'm going to kind of show a close-up of this guy in this mode. So yeah, I love the purple. It doesn't say Optimus anymore right there because of the sparkly purple paint. I love the silver eyes. I think that looks really, really cool. But overall, I think he did a really nice job. The little purple feet and all that kind of good stuff. Definitely cool. Yeah, I mean, definitely digging this guy. One of my favorite customs I have in my collection right now. I do have a few. But yeah, he just overall, I think, did a good job with this guy. I mean, I can't complain at all. I think this guy looks amazing. For comparison, here we have Arsenal Primal with Noble Savage from Beast Machines. And this, I don't know why, but he's one of my favorite Beast Wars Beast Machines figures. I just love the way he looks up on my shelf, and this is definitely very cool. I love the gorilla mode, but I definitely like that robot mode. That's the way he sits up on my shelf for sure, but it's really cool to see these guys side by side. He's almost got a very Predacon look going on in this purple and dark green. I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Alright, and finally he does have his surfboard flying mode, so let me see if I can get him into that mode and see what it looks like. So here we have him in his flying surfboard mode. It actually does have wheels on the bottom to roll it around, so you can go back and forth if you so desire, but he doesn't stand up very well. It's kind of a balancing act to get him to stay on this thing. I don't even know if I can get him to stay upright. Yeah, he just doesn't want to stay upright, so I have to lean him back up here. So yeah, all of the Transmetal Beast Wars figures had some kind of vehicle typey mode, and this was Primal's. If you remember, he would transform and he would fly around on it, which was really, really goofy, but hey, at least they carried the gimmick over to the toy. So is the Transmetal Optimus Primal something you want in your Beast Wars collection? Absolutely. If you're a Beast Wars fan, this was a great toy back in the day. Gives me lots of nostalgic feels to bring a Beast Wars series back. This particular custom paint, I adore. I've never had the figure itself, so I'm really happy to add this to the collection, but the additive of this remarkable customization, I'm just super thrilled. Again, Caked Up, thanks buddy, I really appreciate it. The metallic greens and the purples going on here just give this guy a beautiful look, and the customized weapons, I mean, he just looks just attack mode, and I really, really do like that. Thus, I'm calling him Arsenal Primal. Definitely very cool. I like the addition of the sword. You know, all the different paint apps that were added to it, both in the robot and in the monkey mode, and the fact it can still transform. I think that is really, really cool. So there it is, the custom Arsenal Primal, a custom paint job by Caked Up 83 of the Transmetal Optimus Primal from Beast Wars.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.